Accordia, just wanted to give you an update on our Julia Morrissey Bridge campaign. As you can see, I'm standing here by the bridge itself and the construction phase is well underway. In terms of the naming rights, Galway City Council have recently announced the creation of a civic commemoration committee that will deal with this process. 2 weeks ago, I made a submission to the Council on behalf of the Julia Morrissey Bridge campaign. The only response I've received so far was an email to acknowledge that the proposal was forwarded to the Mayor's office. On that note, the Mayor, Fine Gael's Clodagh Higgins, has come out in favour of naming the bridge after Alice Perry. Now, not to take anything away from Perry's achievements, but I think it's fair to say that she has already been fairly and adequately honoured here in Galway, with the university's engineering building named after her, and the erection of an Alice Perry commemorative plaque just around the corner from where I'm standing now in Newtownsmith. Another suggestion that has been put forward is to name the bridge after Nora Barnacle. Now, there's more than a hint of irony in this proposal, because if I was to walk from where I'm standing now towards the Spanish Arch, the first bridge that I would come across is a footbridge that leads onto Bowling Green, and it's called the Nora Barnacle Bridge. This footbridge was actually closed by the City Council a number of years ago, so the best way for Galway City Council to honour Nora Barnacle with a bridge named after her is to open the already existing one. So as I say, this bridge crosses Middle River and leads on to Bowling Green, where Nora Barnacle's childhood home is located. This house now serves as the Nora Barnacle Museum. So with a bridge named after her and a museum in her honour, Nora Barnacle, like Alice Perry, has already been fittingly remembered here in Galway City. The same cannot be said for Julia Morrissey, a Galway woman and a key local figure in Cumann in the build-up to the 1916 Rising, and a commander during the Rising here in Galway. She has been largely forgotten by history since. In the early 1930s, she was committed to what was then called the Mental Asylum in Ballinasloe, where she lived out her days until her death in 1974. She received no medal nor military pension for her contribution to the 1916 Rising, and in fact, her grave remained unmarked until 2017. With the naming of the city's new pedestrian bridge, we have a fantastic opportunity to finally and fittingly remember Julia Morrissey for her contribution to the fight for a free and fair Ireland. Our online petition has so far gathered over 750 signatures in favour of our proposal. I would strongly encourage you all to sign the petition if you haven't done so, and to share it far and wide. And I would also strongly encourage Galway City Council to do the right thing by listening to the hundreds of supporters of our campaign and to pay tribute to Julia Morrissey by naming the city's new pedestrian bridge in her honour.